I'm an interesting mix of being raised on a dairy farm and having farmers in my background. That's my dad's side of the family. And my mom, her dad's Dr. Carl Armerding, who taught at Dallas Seminary. And if you listen to Chuck Swindoll or Howard Hendricks, you'll hear them refer to some of the stories about my grandfather. But it was my aunt Minnie, who I first met her when I was a teenager, and she was a legend in our family because for decades she shared the gospel in the southwest part of the United States and literally gave her life for the good news. So when I'm a teenager, I meet her, and the first thing she did, Kirby, you're going to like this. She gets up right in my face. She's 5 feet tall, and she says to me, "Are you reading God's Word cover to cover?"
Mm.
I'm not asking if you're reading the New Testament. I want to know, when is the last time you read from Genesis to Revelation? I'm just meeting her, and she goes there. And so I said, well, I just finished the New Testament, and she said, she waggles her finger at me, and she says, all of God's Word is God-breathed. All of God's Word's alive, and you need to read all of His Word. So then I thought I was in trouble, so then she goes over and finds this old, battered notebook, and she says, I just need to show you something, and she flips over to a page, and I see my name, and she said, when your mom informed me that she was pregnant, I started praying for you, and she said, I have not missed one day in your life. And and so when my mom shared the gospel with me at age 5, I was suddenly aware of heaven and hell, and what must I do to be saved? I've often thought, it was my Aunt Minnie's prayers. I mean, she was crying out for my salvation, and from our conversation, she was crying out for the ministry that God was going to give to me. So she was amazing, and I'm still thankful for the farm side of my background and the academic. Michael Hudson served as president of Wheaton College, so I was delighted to join him for one semester at Wheaton and to just get to know him.